It's Week 12 of the National Football League.
And we've got the Dragons leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. Hope you're all ready for this one. Just ahead on EA Sports.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Such a great tradition. Thanksgiving Day in the NFL. So happy to be a part of it as well. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, think about it. Detroit, 1934. Dallas, 1966. That's where the seeds for this thing has been planted. 3 games during the day and night. Now, I love that we call it the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a player, a coach, a fan at home, or in our case, Mike, here in the booth broadcasting the game. NFL football and Thanksgiving, those two things go together. And man, how fortunate are we to have a front row seat for another special NFL tradition, John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. Let's go.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. If they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
2nd and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. He'll drop to throw. On a man left side, it's caught. and he will score. Touchdown, Dragons. The extra point, up and good. And the Dragons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Stroud gonna set up to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Here's Stroud. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Detroit. Back to throw, Stroud. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he would say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a give on the ground, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd down and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Stroud. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Stroud. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing is Stroud. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Putting the tight end in motion. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get to the 33. Big lineman Alim McNeil ends the play there. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense. Still 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw again. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll try and run it with a draw play. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, he'll send in the field goal unit. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Dragons will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Stroud to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet in. Stroud. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
That's good for the Lions.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Now, Stroud. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Dragons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Handoff here, up the middle, just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over once again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw, Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Lions will punt this ball away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dragons offense. And their running back set to go once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. 3rd and 6. Complete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing right, it's taken in, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dragons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A second down throw for Stroud. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now Stroud. That's going to be intercepted. And the Dragons will take over possession here at the 44. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This one looks good, and it is good. And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Dragons offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Complete to number 84. A gain of 12. And the Tokyo first down.
They send a receiver in motion left. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the toss, they'll run. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Tokyo first down.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. He is in. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Stroud to the line. This guy's going to try to get 2 more. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Dragons offense ready to get back at it. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll stick with him again. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
The Dragons punt team unit comes out. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. The home team's offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. And he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. Still keeping the legs moving. Somehow managing to turn that into a gain. 3rd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, they'll run. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Now a handoff, running right.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here's the toss as they look to run. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Dragons. The PAT, up and good. And the Dragons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense, and it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We're about ready now for the punt.
It's 4th down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
1st down, Dragons.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
In the Tokyo 1st down.
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dragons are going to extend their lead.
Dragons 43, Lions 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A second down throw for Stroud. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Pressured, gets there, and down he goes. So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Dragons will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the... Set to go now on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st down, it's... And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He'll get this out to his... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle fake.
And remember now...
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Quick throw, taken in, and he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try to run, and he's going to have a Lions 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Now Stroud. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. The Lions all their 1st time out, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They motion a receiver right. From the gun, here's Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. Stroud to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. On second down, Stroud. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up.
So it's a win for our visitors. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.